So my name's Gabriel Prokofiev and I'm a composer. First time in Hamburg, first time in Elbphilharmonie. I would say most of the time I'm a classical composer, a contemporary classical composer. When we move over to the remixes, then yeah, the style changes a bit. I would call it kind of the non-classical style, which is that it's classical, but it's really non-traditional. Then my role becomes more like DJ, electronic artist, less composer. It's a slightly different. So yeah, we have kind of I would say we have two genres tonight, the contemporary classical and then this sort of hybrid non-classical sound.
Yeah, I think as an ensemble we're definitely getting more into this way of working, and it's fun for sure. Yeah.
When I started the non-classical label, we also started these non-classical club nights. Tonight, you know, it's going to be different. I'm presenting stuff that normally I might have played in a club, but it's more like a sort of showcase, a concert format, and I don't have a problem with that. That's great as well, because it's a chance for people to really just focus on it, and ultimately it's about having a good connection with the audience and the public, and whether it's in a club or a concert hall, both formats are really important. In a way, it's a portrait concert. It's a kind of an introduction to my music of a decade of my life when I went back to classical music and committed myself to become a composer. And it was really exciting for me to get back into composing classical music, but also my perspective had changed.
4 of us from the Ensemble Resonance are playing a string quartet of his, and then we're going to kind of do a live remix of that same quartet. It demands presence. I guess that's the challenge, right? To just always be so present, and that's the exciting part, because when you're putting together different sorts of modules and then working with different repetitions, then you just got to be present all the time, and that's the fun part.
Then we have the Concerto for Turntables from Mr. Switch. And then finally we end with cello multitracks. And the first section is completely acoustic, except that there are 9 cellos, but 8 of them aren't real cellos. It's just 8 loudspeakers with 1 living cellist. And so this is quite an interesting kind of sonic effect. It's quite unusual. And then again, we play live remixes, and there's some really nice remixes in there. It gets quite beaty and quite tough sounding, so you get real contrast sonically.